Exploring the rice diet. 1. The origins of the rice diet, history and purpose. The concept of the rice diet has a fascinating history that dates back to the 1930s, when Dr. Walter Kempner at Duke University developed it as a medical treatment for patients with severe hypertension and kidney disease. At a time when few options existed for managing these conditions, Kempner's approach was revolutionary. Use a strict, extremely low-fat, low-sodium diet based primarily on white rice, fruit, juice, and sugar to lower blood pressure, improve kidney function, and reduce edema. The rice diet wasn't about weight loss in its original form, but about survival. Kempner's early patients often saw dramatic reductions in blood pressure and improvements in kidney function that astonished the medical community. The results were so remarkable that the rice diet gained a devoted following at Duke for decades. Over time, however, the diet became associated not only with managing hypertension, but also with weight loss. The simplicity and restrictive nature of the plan made it easy to reduce calorie intake without much mental effort. The diet's legacy evolved into a popular tool for people seeking rapid weight loss, despite its origins as a highly supervised medical intervention. 2. Nutritional power of rice, varieties and health benefits. Rice isn't just a blank white carb, it's a staple food for more than half of the world's population, offering a surprisingly diverse set of nutrients depending on the variety. Understanding these differences is essential if you want to harness rice as part of a balanced diet. White rice, the most common form in many cuisines, is often criticized for being empty calories. But this is only partly fair. While it's true that milling removes much of the bran and germ, where nutrients are concentrated, white rice still provides easily digestible energy, small amounts of protein, and trace minerals. For populations with limited food access, it's a vital calorie source that prevents starvation. Brown rice, on the other hand, retains its bran and germ layers. This means more fiber, B vitamins, magnesium, phosphorus, and antioxidants. The fiber slows digestion, stabilizing blood sugar spikes that can follow meals. This makes brown rice an excellent choice for people managing blood sugar or seeking to feel full longer. Other varieties like black rice and red rice offer even more impressive nutrient profiles. Black rice, sometimes called forbidden rice, is rich in anthocyanins, the same powerful antioxidants found in blueberries. Red rice is loaded with minerals like iron and zinc. Even wild rice, technically a grass, offers a unique set of vitamins, minerals, and higher protein content. 3. How the rice diet promotes weight loss, simplicity, and satiety. One of the main reasons the rice diet has remained popular is its ability to deliver rapid, reliable weight loss results. But how exactly does this work? The answer lies in the diet's extreme simplicity, low energy density, and high volume, all of which promote satiety and calorie control without complicated rules or tracking. When you eat a bowl of cooked rice, especially varieties like brown or black rice, you're consuming a food that's low in fat and relatively low in calories per gram, but high in volume thanks to water absorption during cooking. This means you can eat a filling portion without overloading on calories. The bulk in your stomach activates stretch receptors that signal fullness to your brain, helping prevent overeating. Another key mechanism is the diet's inherent restriction of processed, high-calorie foods. On a traditional rice diet, you're cutting out fatty meats, fried foods, sugary snacks, and alcohol, all of which are calorie-dense and easy to overconsume. This naturally leads to a calorie deficit, the fundamental requirement for weight loss. Moreover, the diet is low in sodium, which reduces water retention. Many people experience a rapid initial drop in weight due to shedding excess water. While not fat loss per se, this immediate result can be motivating. Fiber also plays a major role, especially if you choose whole grain rice varieties. Fiber slows digestion, balances blood sugar levels, and prolongs satiety between meals. Paired with vegetables, legumes, and fruits, a rice-based diet can offer a surprisingly satisfying, sustainable approach to calorie reduction. 4. The role of rice in global food culture. Rice isn't just food, it's culture, history, and tradition woven into the fabric of societies across the world. Exploring the rice diet means understanding how deeply this humble grain is embedded in human civilization, shaping culinary identities from Asia to Africa to Latin America. In many Asian countries, rice isn't just a side dish, it's the centerpiece. In Japan, gohan literally means both rice and meal, illustrating how fundamental it is to daily life. Meals are often planned around rice, with pickles, fish, and vegetables acting as accompaniments. In China, congee, a savory rice porridge, is a comfort food eaten from childhood to old age. Southeast Asian nations like Thailand and Vietnam celebrate fragrant jasmine rice and sticky rice, integral to both everyday meals and festive occasions. In India, rice forms the base of biryani, pulao, and countless regional specialties, varying from state to state in flavor and preparation. South India's idli and dosa batters are rice-based, showing how versatile rice is even beyond its grain form. Africa, too, embraces rice in dishes like West Africa's jollof rice, a vibrant, tomato-rich dish that sparks friendly rivalries over whose version is best. In Latin America, rice and beans are foundational, providing complementary amino acids that form complete proteins for millions. Understanding rice's cultural role is key to appreciating why it's so appealing in diet strategies. Its familiarity and versatility mean people don't have to abandon their food heritage to eat healthily. The rice diet, when adapted respectfully, can draw from these rich culinary traditions to create meals that are satisfying, nourishing, and culturally meaningful. 5. Debunking myths about carbs and weight gain. One of the biggest barriers people have to embracing something like the rice diet is the persistent myth that carbs make you fat. This oversimplification has been repeated so often that many now see rice and other carbohydrates as enemies of weight management. But let's dig deeper into what the science actually says. Carbohydrates themselves are not inherently fattening. What matters is calorie balance. Eating more calories than you burn leads to weight gain, no matter where those calories come from. Rice is relatively low in fat and, depending on the type, has moderate energy density. Whole grain rice varieties are particularly beneficial because their fiber content slows digestion, improves satiety, and prevents blood sugar spikes that can lead to cravings. The real issue with carbs in modern diets is their highly processed forms. Think sugary cereals, white bread, pastries, and sodas. These foods combine refined carbohydrates with added sugars and fats, making them calorie-dense and hyper-palatable. They're easy to overeat and often lack fiber and micronutrients. Rice, in its minimally processed form, doesn't share these problems. 6. Combining rice with other foods for balanced nutrition. A common critique of the classic rice diet is that it can be overly restrictive and nutritionally unbalanced if not carefully planned. While the original medical version used strict rice, fruit, and sugar combinations for therapeutic reasons, today's healthier adaptations emphasize variety, nutrient density, and balance. One of rice's greatest strengths is its ability to pair beautifully with a wide range of other nutritious foods. For protein, you can't go wrong with legumes like beans, lentils, and peas. These not only add protein, but also fiber, iron, and other micronutrients. The classic rice and beans combination is a global staple for good reason. It provides all essential amino acids, forming a complete protein source that's crucial for muscle maintenance and overall health. Lean animal proteins also complement rice well. Grilled chicken, baked fish, or tofu can turn a simple bowl of rice into a balanced meal with healthy fats and important micronutrients, like B vitamins, iron, and zinc. Eggs, too, offer a convenient, affordable source of high-quality protein that's easy to prepare in countless ways. Vegetables are another essential partner for rice. Stir-fries, roasted trays of mixed vegetables, steamed greens, or fresh salads all increase a meal's fiber content, enhance satiety, and deliver a range of antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that support immune function and overall health. Healthy fats shouldn't be overlooked either. Small amounts of olive oil, avocado, nuts, and seeds can round out meals, supporting hormone health, brain function, and satisfaction. 7. Managing portion sizes on the rice diet. One of the challenges people face when adopting any diet, especially one centered around a high-carb food like rice, is managing portion sizes effectively. Rice is easy to cook in large batches, and it's deliciously satisfying, which can make overserving yourself dangerously simple. Understanding portion control is critical to making the rice diet effective for weight management, balanced nutrition, and long-term sustainability. A single cup of cooked rice contains around 200 calories. That doesn't sound like much, but it adds up quickly when combined with calorie-rich sides or second helpings. Portion mindfulness isn't about restricting yourself to tiny servings or feeling deprived. It's about planning realistic, balanced meals that match your energy needs and goals. A good strategy is to treat rice as the foundation, not the entire meal. Use a balanced plate model, roughly half of your plate filled with colorful, non-starchy vegetables, 1/4 with rice, and 1/4 with protein like legumes, tofu, eggs, chicken, or fish. This ensures you're getting the fiber, vitamins, minerals, and satiety needed to avoid cravings and keep blood sugar stable. Measuring your rice before cooking can help prevent unintended calorie creep. Batch cooking is excellent for convenience, but can tempt you to serve bigger portions unless you pre-portion meals in containers. Using smaller plates or bowls can also help trick your brain into feeling satisfied with less. 8. Adapting the rice diet for modern lifestyles. One of the criticisms of the original rice diet is that it's hard to sustain in the modern world, where food is everywhere and time is limited. But with thoughtful adaptation, the rice diet can absolutely work for busy people today, without sacrificing its core benefits. First, let's address variety. The traditional rice diet was intentionally simple and repetitive for medical monitoring. But there's no rule saying you have to eat the same plain bowl of rice every meal. Modern adaptations encourage diverse preparations and combinations. Think stir-fries with colorful vegetables, rice bowls with marinated lean proteins, sushi rolls, or even rice salads with herbs, nuts, and citrusy dressings. The goal is to make meals satisfying, enjoyable, and sustainable. Meal prepping is another powerful strategy. Cooking rice in bulk is easy, and it stores well in the fridge or freezer. By preparing proteins, vegetables, and sauces ahead of time, you can assemble balanced rice-based meals in minutes, even on hectic weekdays. Pre-portioned meals help control calories and prevent impulsive choices when you're tired or stressed. For those who dine out, the rice diet can adapt too. Many cuisines offer rice-based meals that fit into a healthy framework. Sushi rolls with fresh fish and vegetables, Thai curries with lean proteins and steamed rice, watching for added oils, or even simple rice and bean bowls at Latin American restaurants can be nutritious choices. Learning to navigate menus with an eye for balance and portion control is key. 9. Benefits beyond weight loss, heart health, and more. While the rice diet originally gained fame for rapid weight loss and hypertension control, its benefits can extend far beyond the scale. Adopting a rice-centered diet, especially in its modern, balanced form, can support multiple aspects of long-term health, making it an appealing option for a wide range of people. First and foremost is cardiovascular health. The original rice diet was explicitly designed to reduce blood pressure thanks to its extremely low sodium content and high potassium intake from fruits and vegetables. Even a modern, less extreme version can still reduce sodium levels and increase potassium and magnesium through smart food choices. Both minerals help relax blood vessels, lower blood pressure, and reduce the risk of stroke. A rice-based diet, especially one emphasizing whole grains, also supports healthy cholesterol levels. Brown, red, and black rice varieties contain soluble fiber and plant compounds that can help lower LDL, bad cholesterol, while antioxidants reduce inflammation, a key factor in heart disease. Blood sugar management is another major benefit. Whole grain rice has a lower glycemic index than white rice, especially when paired with fiber-rich vegetables and lean proteins. This slows glucose absorption, improves insulin sensitivity, and can be helpful for people at risk for or managing type 2 diabetes. Rice is naturally gluten-free, offering a safe, versatile carbohydrate for those with celiac disease or gluten intolerance. It's also easy to digest, making it a good option for people with sensitive stomachs or recovering from illness. The power of whole grain and specialty rice varieties. When most people think of rice, they picture plain white rice. But the world of rice is much broader and more exciting, and embracing that diversity is key to maximizing the benefits of the rice diet. Whole grain and specialty rice varieties bring richer flavors, textures, and importantly, far greater nutritional value than their heavily milled counterparts. Brown rice is the most well-known whole grain option. Unlike white rice, it retains the bran and germ layers, delivering more fiber, vitamins, and minerals. That extra fiber isn't just good for digestion, it also slows down carbohydrate absorption, stabilizing blood sugar levels and helping you feel fuller longer. This makes it easier to maintain a calorie-controlled diet without feeling deprived. Black rice, sometimes called forbidden rice, is even richer in antioxidants, specifically anthocyanins, the same compounds that give blueberries their deep color and health benefits. These antioxidants help reduce inflammation, support heart health, and may even aid in recovery from exercise-induced oxidative stress. Red rice is another standout, prized in parts of Asia for its nutty flavor and high nutritional content. It contains more fiber, B vitamins, and minerals than white rice, and its rich pigment signals the presence of beneficial plant compounds. 11th, meal planning and recipes for the rice diet. One of the most practical steps for success on the rice diet is thoughtful meal planning. While rice itself is simple and affordable, transforming it into balanced, satisfying meals requires intention, creativity, and preparation. Meal planning starts with knowing your calorie and macronutrient goals. From there, you can design meals that prioritize balanced plates with rice as the carbohydrate foundation. A simple template is 1/4 rice, 1/4 lean protein, and 1/2 vegetables with healthy fats added mindfully. This ensures you get the nutrients you need while managing portions effectively. Batch cooking is a lifesaver. Cook rice in large batches at the beginning of the week and store it in airtight containers. Pair it with pre-grilled chicken, marinated tofu, or canned beans for quick protein. Pre-cut or roast vegetables so they're ready to toss into bowls, stir-fries, or salads. Recipes can range from traditional to creative. Try classic rice and beans with fresh herbs and lime for Latin flair. Prepare Asian-inspired rice bowls with ginger sesame stir-fried vegetables and lean beef or tempeh. For Mediterranean influence, serve rice with grilled chicken, tzatziki, olives, and a big Greek salad. Even sushi rolls or onigiri offer portable, balanced meals with rice at their heart. For breakfast, consider rice porridge, congee, simmered gently and topped with eggs, scallions, or even sweet fruits and nuts for variety. This adaptability makes rice the ideal base for any meal of the day. 12th, embracing a sustainable, long-term rice diet approach. One of the most powerful advantages of the rice diet is its potential for sustainability. Unlike crash diets that promise quick fixes, but leave you burned out and unhealthy, a well-designed rice diet can support lifelong healthy habits. Sustainability starts with mindset. Instead of seeing rice as a boring, restrictive diet food, reframe it as a blank canvas for nutritious, flavorful meals. Embrace the variety of global rice traditions, spicy biryanis, fresh sushi rolls, hearty rice and bean bowls, and discover how diverse and satisfying rice-based meals can be. Another key is flexibility. The rice diet doesn't have to mean eating only rice or strictly following outdated clinical protocols. Modern interpretations focus on balance, encouraging whole grains, lean proteins, healthy fats, and lots of vegetables. By adapting it to your own tastes, culture, and lifestyle, you make it something you can stick with. Community and family involvement also boost sustainability. Sharing rice-based meals with family and friends can make healthy eating social and enjoyable, breaking the myth that nutrition has to be isolating or joyless. Teaching kids to love rice bowls with veggies and lean proteins sets the stage for generational health. If you found this deep dive into the rice diet helpful, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my channel for more in-depth, evidence-based nutrition and fitness strategies.